Chapter 11, Major Concepts. There's only one question. That's a fairly long one, so it might take multiple note cards. The question is, evaluate the important people, events, and things that impacted the outcome of the Civil War. So we'll go through all these. First is people. Lincoln, obviously his main goal was to restore the Union, but he did eventually, halfway through, have the Emancipation Proclamation. It has a number of effects. First, it changed the war into struggle for freedom, and it dashed the hopes that Britain would help the South. The second person that impacted the Civil War was Ulysses S. Grant. His attacks on the West led the Union to eventually control the entire Mississippi, and he became the Union's top commander. The next people that impacted the Civil War were African Americans, soldiers, cooks, wagon drivers, hospital aides. Women also impacted the outcome of the Civil War. Many actually disguised themselves as men. They served as spies, worked in factories, operated farms and businesses. The next is people. How did people impact, how did places impact the Civil War? So there's a number of the important battles, but also the fact that border states. The Union's control of these states helped the Union war effort. If they had joined the South, the Union would have had a very hard time winning this war. Battles. The First Battle of Bull Run established the war would not end quickly. So it's going to be a long, drawn-out war. Next is Shiloh. The Battle of Shiloh helped the Union control western Tennessee, and it was a key supply route into the West. So this cut off supply route into the West and helped for the South and helped the North gain that. Antietam was the bloodiest day of the Civil War. Gettysburg is an important victory. Union victory stopped the Confederate North into advance to Northern Territory, and basically meant that the South was not going to win this war. And Vicksburg led to the Union control of the Mississippi. There was a number of battles in Northern Virginia and Petersburg. This was towards the end. Grant trapped Lee's army, and Lee's army supplies ran low, and it led to the surrender at the Appomattox Courthouse. How did things impact the Civil War? Railroads. The North had many more miles of tracks. Manufacturing, many more factories and capabilities. New technology, rifles, cannons, and ironclads. The new technology meant that many thousands of people died because the new technology was much more efficient in killing people. And then finally, economic challenges that they faced. In the North, Congress levied the first income tax to pay the war costs, increased security supply, led to inflation, higher prices. And in the South, there were soaring costs, much greater than in the North, and there were food shortages because of the blockade as well.